My name is Brian Shreve. I am the Southeast Regional Sales Manager, and I've been with this company for approximately 10 years.
And I'm Chris Bollinger. I'm Director of Sales for the Western Region, and I've been with MacLean for 4 years.
So, Chris, we were talking earlier, and I think one of the things that really sets MacLean apart in storm response is the holistic approach, and you're in the middle of it right now, where you kind of can feel the change in the air when we go into storm mode. Everybody seems to take everything more serious than I guess they would during normal operations. And it seems like the whole organization really is kind of focused towards storm response. Would you agree with that?
Oh, I would agree with that. Absolutely, Brian. I think the sense of urgency during storm situation is heightened, and it starts with the whole team. Everybody from the plant operators to the executives in our company are fully engaged in storm restoration, and it's great because the sense of urgency and the damage done in the affected areas is communicated to the people on the floor, and they know why they're working so hard, and their dedication is so great during storm restoration.
Yeah, and I see that a lot in the daily storm calls that you've been running lately, where we go around the horn, as we call it.
Yeah.
And ask for updates from the plants, and it seems like they're giving you real-time information and responding to actual events that you're seeing.
Yeah, absolutely. Our daily storm calls are critical to our storm response. They involve everybody from our plant operation leaders to executives in our company, all the way through our customer service team and our sales team as well. And it's a great piece of communication that allows us to get daily updates on everything.
Nine o'clock in the Central, Hurricane Ida, storm call number 5. We'll start the meeting here with the safety pledge. As always, please remind the workforce on the floor and everybody else to work safely. We believe all accidents are preventable. We believe no job is so important and no task is so urgent that we cannot do our work safely. We believe in protecting ourselves and each other every day. At MacLean Fog, safety is a way of life for us, for family. So, still about 1 million people in Louisiana without power. I'm checking with the boots on the ground there if their generation station is back up and running yet. I don't think it is. As always, I wanted to thank the customer service team. You guys are doing a great job in communicating with the customers and getting back with the customers and our rep force. So please keep up the good work. Know that your work is appreciated and noticed from not only from internally but from our customer base as well. So keep up the good work there.
We talk about protocol some too, and the various stages, green, yellow, red, that we go through when we get into storm mode, and yellow being kind of the middle of the storm mode where you have some outages, but you're also still serving other customers. But I think, when I see we go into storm red, I see a really just genuine response from not only everybody internally, but also other customers that aren't in the affected area. Do you get the same impression when we are servicing an area that's been totally devastated by a storm?
I do get the same sense, and we set green, yellow, red for really for our customer base, and we post that out on our website, right? But I think that's also a note for us internally to our employees of really the severity of the storm, right? And it allows our employees to understand what we're working on and why they're working so hard. Storm status red, there's a lot of people affected, and a lot of people are without power, and all the work that those people are doing on the factory floor is for a really great cause. And at MacLean, we like to talk about it's about the people, right? And I think that's so true for us in storm mode. And when we get to storm status red, right, it really is about people helping people.
Absolutely.
And our and we post that storm status red internally. It allows our people to understand there are people on the other end of the line that need our help, and they're happy to put the time in to do the work.
The input that we get from our sales reps on the ground, especially this last go round, just to kind of name a few, has been really, really important to the cause. I see that information that they're bringing in is stuff that you can't Google. I mean, it's,
Absolutely.
You know,
Yeah, our field sales reps are critical to the process, and the crazy thing about that is they are the voice of the customer, and they are living in the same communities as those customers and those people without power, and those our field sales reps are without power a lot of times as well. I think even now, my field sales rep is still without power and working on a generator, but they're out there every day working to help the cause and help restore power.
sacrifices.
Very
Awesome.
dedicated people.
If I'm a customer and I've experienced an outage or I need some information about MacLean storm response, where can I find that information?
We post our storm response status on our website. Our storm status green, storm status yellow, storm status red, and all the definitions with that can be found at MacLeanPower.com.